Hello and welcome to the Pretty Good Gaming Daily Triple. That's your no shit gaming news video. 3 stories in one video with zero faff. The ongoing discussion around Doom Eternal has been largely positive, but there's one phrase that'll make any gamer's pants tighter than Van Damme's. No microtransactions.
Man, my pants were tight.
After raising the controversial questions of crunch at id Software, the developer behind Doom Eternal has been quick to belay fan fears and whisper sweet nothings into our ears. While the words no microtransactions weren't explicitly said, creative director Hugo Martin addressed fan questions on Facebook and had this to say about in-game stores. No store. Nothing you can unlock in Eternal with XP has anything to do with player abilities or content that would impact your game in any way. The only thing you can unlock with XP is cosmetics. These cosmetics have no impact on how you play, they just look cool. Eternal is a $60 game, not a free-to-play or mobile game. We are giving you a complete experience with no store, just like you'd expect. Unlocking skins is part of the experience if you care about that stuff, or you can completely ignore it and it will have no impact on your experience at all, and it's all free. But don't forget that while the game is developed by id Software, it's being published by Bethesda. You may remember them for bringing you such storefronts as Rage 2, that single-player only game which had a microtransaction store, or the entire clusterfuck that was Fallout 76. It's interesting to see a company like Bethesda allow such revolutionary ideas as paying $60 for a game and just leaving it there, without wringing out every last drop, like a junkie desperate for the next bump. The current state of affairs for many gamers is that cosmetics are fair game when it comes to additional monetization, but even that idea has gone the way of the dodo, with Doom Eternal making all cosmetics unlockable with earnable XP. It's a shame that a story like this is newsworthy, and I think we all remember a time when giving players a complete experience was just the norm. It's easy to get overly excited when hearing a game will be free of microtransactions, but the fact this is the case is a twisted testament to how disenchanted so many of us gamers are, and is emblematic of how dire the games industry has become. But it's still good to hear and worth commending as a message to all those microtransaction merchants that stifle so many potentially great games. But of course, this doesn't rule out the possibility of post-launch microtransactions after the review period, as we saw multiple times last year, and given that this is still Bethesda, I wouldn't be surprised. It's pretty pathetic that this is newsworthy now, but I am going to take this small victory while I can and prepare to rip and tear on March 20th when Doom Eternal finally comes out. And next up, while the PC Master Race is busy fingering their keyboards, the console scrubs are left waiting when the next generation of consoles is finally going to drop. In the meantime, let's take a quick visit to the rumor mill. According to a venue reservation spotted by Redditor Penny Ohms, the PlayStation manufacturer may be about to reveal its next console on February 29th, just over 4 weeks away. The venue, which primarily serves as a music venue, is called Sony Hall and is sponsored by the Sony Corporation, with the tech giant holding events there in the past. This is nothing concrete, but is similar to other rumors suggesting that Sony's next-gen reveal will take place on February the 5th, or the 16th, or the 24th. While that specific leak could be fairy dust,
it doesn't exist. It's never landed. It is no matter. It's not on the elemental chart. It's not fucking real.
There is plenty to suggest that the PS5 will launch with a sequel to 2017's Horizon Zero Dawn. A recent job listing appeared for a technical vegetation artist at developer Guerrilla Games back in November, which stated, "Within Guerrilla we have 4 teams dedicated to creating the stunning environments of Horizon. One team focuses on the creation of lush and stunning vegetation." Another tidbit of perhaps even stronger evidence is an actress who worked on the original pretty much outright confirming the sequel's existence. While discussing the original Horizon Zero Dawn at Star Wars Celebration 2019 in April, actress Janina Gavankar, who played a small role in the Frozen Wilds DLC, told a fan,
"Just wait until you see the sequel, you're gonna die." Really? I know some secrets, you're gonna die.
Minor death threats aside, we know that the original game took upwards of 6 years to develop, but Guerrilla has been ramping up its production facilities, making a shorter development cycle seem a little more reasonable. After temporarily using a 19th century mansion in 2018, Guerrilla Games moved into a new studio last year, leasing 7,300 square meters of space in Amsterdam, which accommodates lots of new staff. Guerrilla Games managing director Herman Hulse told Dutch outlet Het Parool in July 2018, "After Horizon Zero Dawn, we are accelerating. The best talents are coming to us. We have worked on Horizon for 6.5 years, which is exceptional, but we want to release games in the 2 or 3 years, both new titles and games based on existing titles." Horizon Zero Dawn launched on February the 28th in 2017, so releasing a new game in that franchise this year will fit into Herman Hulst's timeframe. And finally, staying on the topic of leaks, Respawn is fed up of them and has found its own unique way to get its own back. Character-based multiplayer games like Apex Legends live and die by their characters themselves, although in this case, they just die. Developer Respawn Entertainment unveiled the latest legend to join its Battle Royale title last week, but his story lasted about as long as your average Game of Thrones character. Of course, I mean when Game of Thrones was good. Pro brawler Jimmy Forge McCormick was set to join the game as part of Apex Legends Season 4 content update, but in a short animated interview, he was assassinated by a mysterious robot with a great manicure. The robot in question was none other than Revenant, a long-rumored character from way back before Crypto even joined Apex Legends. Revenant was also spotted in the background of a Halloween blog post, and data miners managed to extract voice lines mentioning his name. Evidently, Respawn was sick of having its big reveals ruined by leakers, so took things into its own hands, or more accurately, mechanical claws. Shortly after Forge's public assassination was released, Respawn project lead Drew McCoy tweeted, "Since it keeps popping up, leaks are the absolute worst. I've never worked on a single project where it was purposeful or wanted. We spend insane amounts of time and energy to create cool surprises. Really sucks when someone wants internet points bad enough to ruin that." If we're talking internet points, I think Respawn earned a fair few by creating a fake character and backstory only to kill them in canon to make way for the main event. While it's not official yet whether Revenant will join the other legends, Apex's Season 4 teaser page now lists Forge as a fallen champion with a grayed out character image that now reads RIP Jimmy Forge McCormick. Never defeated except for that one time. A touching eulogy for a man who never got his chance to be a legend. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the no shit format, make sure to give it a like and the boost that it needs. Hit subscribe and the bell if you want to stay notified with all future installments. Toss a coin to your favorite YouTuber. Yes, I'm still doing that. Over at patreon.com/prettygoodgaming. I've been Henry. That's all for today. Bye for now. It's 3 videos. No, it's not 3 videos. It's 1 fucking video. According to a venue reservation. Horizon Zero Dawn launched on the 28th of February in 2077. Horizon 2077. What a crossover. Wearing a beanie today because it's fucking cold here in North Wales.